Hello everyone, I'm super happy to be here. I'm Mickey, the founder and CEO of Enso, and this video is basically for people who are considering using Enso as their business management tool or their business autopilot tool versus using ChatGPT, which is also great. Of course, ChatGPT is probably the most advanced AI technology out there, and you can use it. The difference will mainly be is that Enso is designed for small businesses with very, very, very predefined workflows and apps that you can use. So once you log into Enso, Enso costs $49 a month. It gives you many different types of AI apps that are very easy to use. I'll show in a second. And they allow you to save a lot of money on other software, but also very, very, very quickly streamline a lot of the stuff that you're doing for stuff. So for your business. So we'll log into my account for a second. We'll now go over the different types of AI agents that Enso provides you with once you subscribe. So the way the pricing works is that you pay $49 a month, unlimited access. It's like paying for Spotify or Netflix, but for small business services. You can do here many, many things, including finding and pitching leads, generate client proposals, LinkedIn content, Instagram content, prepare for meetings, generate agreements, all these type of stuff that you need as a small business when you're working on a daily operations. So we can take one example and try to compare this of how it would look like if you would do the same thing with ChatGPT. So we'll go to the Instagram AI agent, which is very, very cool. We just launched it not a while ago. And we'll now create content for Enso specifically, because that's what I'm logged in with, about we are giving away 30% discount to our amazing community of small business owners. And I'll now be able to select different styles and say I want this to be in a style of Ghibli Studio, or let's go with line art because I really like line art. And I'll click generate. What you basically see here is that it's already predefined. You don't need to prompt anything. And that's basically the main difference between Enso and ChatGPT. In a second, once we review that, we'll go into ChatGPT and try to do the same thing and basically try to compare how much time it would take us and what would be the workflow. ChatGPT is very versatile and very flexible, which is very great for different use cases. And so it's a lot about saving time and getting things done extremely quickly. So I just created a bunch of Instagram content basically for our community based on the topic that I requested. I can connect my Instagram account, publish it directly, which is something you can't do with ChatGPT. And it creates stories, posts, and there's a strategic advisor that can help you figure out what's the best time to post or what's the best topic to write about, and etc. If I try to do the same thing with ChatGPT, I'll basically need to create a very guided type of content. So I'll have to say, you are an expert in creating social media content for Instagram specifically. Create an Instagram post about, let's take the same topic. I'm copying for the business, and I'm copying my business description, which is predefined on Enso, and it will create a like the caption right now, like what's under the image, not the image itself. So it does a great job. You can now iterate on this, which is very, very, very cool. You can do the same thing with Enso as well. So you can, if you're clicking on one of the posts, edit, and you want to generate a new image, you can just click on it. Or if you want to edit a caption, you can generate with AI as well. So with ChatGPT, you'll have to play with this. Now, let's say I'm happy with one of those. I'll have to say, create an Instagram post or generate an Instagram post image based on the thumbnail, based on the line art style design or something like this. We'll try to get the same type of content. It'll definitely create something right now which you can iterate on as well. It will be very different from here because it doesn't do the same thing, and I'm not sure you can switch styles that easily. But let's see what it comes up with. So one of the cool things that is happening here is that it's actually writing the content on the image. Yeah, so it just did, and it looks great. It created kind of an ad design, but I'm not sure this is a line art. I want this to be a line art style design. So what I'm trying to mimic here is basically to do the exact same type, which is the same style, which is very cool at Enso because you can just choose any style you want and just, you know, generate as much content as you need. And it creates 6 posts for a week, plus it creates stories. I think with ChatGPT it'll just take more time to iterate, but that's basically the difference. So ChatGPT is much more flexible when it comes to, you know, digging into a specific post or a specific design, versus Enso that will be more about saving you time as a small business. If you need to fill in all of your content for a week, for a month, for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, and post it directly, which is also an advantage, to your Instagram account, this will be possible doing it here, which is very, 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 very cool. Let's see what it comes up with. Yeah, so it already seems like it's not the same type of content. So I'm not even sure how to create with ChatGPT. With Enso, the way it works is that it's connected to different AI models that are generating the images based on different styles, which is very, very cool because it gives you a variety of content to work with. I'm not quite sure about here. It is a line art, very cool. So that's basically will be the difference. So with ChatGPT, you'll have to know exactly how to work with this and know the prompts. With Enso, it's all simplified. So whether you're creating LinkedIn content, you're creating legal agreements, you're creating social media content in all types, blogs, strategic and planning, business plans, applying for loans. So it's all about action and doing stuff. And I think the most exciting one, which is people are using a lot at Enso, is the find and pitch leads, which basically allows you to find leads online, which I'm not sure possible even with ChatGPT, even though some people are saying that they're able to do that with the deep research, but it's $200 that you have to spend on versus $49 a month unlimited with Enso. So this is a type of compression I would make. It's different, but it's very, very, very much designed for small businesses, for your daily tasks, to save you time and to get things done.